Going on to you, Virgos. You have the High Priestess. Oh, wow. The Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, King of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. High Priestess, Virgo, Taurus, together. Showed up in your own reading. There's much more of a sense of you just keeping things a mystery for yourselves, right? Staying quiet about the moves that you're making behind the scenes, okay? The things that you've got going on is a need-to-know basis. When people see you out here doing what it is that you're doing, being on point, looking good, they'll see you looking good. But you're not going to tell people about what it is that you've got going on. It's one of the things us as Virgos have to learn to stop doing. And it's telling people about the great things that's going on in your life. Because people try too hard. They go out of their way trying to sabotage those things. So us as Virgos have to learn to stop doing that. I've stopped doing that for years now. The Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, however, represents, so people are just ultimately going to have to see you when they see you. And what I mean by that is, if you don't want to tell them what it is that you've got going on, people won't know, okay? And the reason why that's a thing in the first place is because as Virgos, y'all already supposed to know that people all up in our business, trying to find out what it is that we've got going on, trying to figure it out, trying to make sure that, we're not up to anything nefarious, or so that's what it is that people try to make it seem. But they're idiots, because on one hand, again, the confusion, trying to get all up in our business to sabotage us. And it's like, wow, like what is the fascination? What seems to be the obsession with it? And the thing about it is that especially since Virgos don't necessarily want to hold down people, it's more about prosperity than anything else, right? So the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups really is about that. And the King of Swords and the Six of Pentacles represents, again, if the person is really not interested in trying to contribute, then a lot of you see them as people that you'll have to just stop talking to, basically. So people really going to have to step their game up and actually contribute. But see, that's where the catch-22 is, because a lot right now, especially at a time like this, happy 4th of July, by the way, but right now, especially at a time like this, a lot of you are really going to begin to understand that just how serious people really are when it comes to really providing value. And when you're actually holding people to a certain standard, and you're like, you really getting tired of people standing around being a parasite, not really doing anything, not really gaining any kind of real anything, but they're just standing around and acting like they deserve this and they deserve that. A lot of you Virgos are really going to start to see that people, it's a finesse game. They'll say, they don't really bring substance, but they'll say anything to make it like flip, to make it seem like they have all this value and that they're bringing something to the table, when in actuality, they're parasites. People who are parasitic think from that perspective, that they're coming in with all this value or whatever, and that they could treat people any way they want to, and just obnoxious. But the Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords represents, but they mistake this. They mistake you Virgos, us Virgos, because you don't care. We don't care. So, because we'll just move on. We'll just move forward. And the Two of Wands represents other people are willing to talk with us, right? We still have more people that we can get to know. But again, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, it's about the substance. Even if you can still meet other people, but Again, you Virgos are dating for the substance. It's not about if you still have another person waiting for you. Of course you do, right? Everyone has options, you know, unless you're so much of the quintessential disrespectful, obnoxious individual to where you rub everybody the wrong way, that would pretty much eliminate or limit a lot of your options. But if you're not really going around doing that, everyone has options, right? Except for those people who do that type of stuff. But generally speaking, and the thing is that the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups is about, so a lot of you Virgos know what you bring to the table. Question is, what do they bring to the table? And are they willing to bring to the table without tripping out? Because like you could see it, and this is how you know that it's a con game. To see how grown people really get caught off guard and offended that they have to contribute value to someone else. It's like, yeah, what did you think? They thought, people are thinking that they're going to eat you out of a house and home. They think that they're going to pull a lower Virgo trait on you, and they think that you're not going to be able to see that coming. Let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the 8 of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the World, and then you have the Fool. So again, 7 of Pentacles, yeah, like they're not gonna come to you with this type of finesse, this type of tactic, and it really work on you, right? Because you see it. Everyone has to contribute to a relationship. You look weird and stupid if you get caught off guard with this. You know, how many people get asked, what are you gonna do for somebody else? So wait a minute. You as a so-called grown adult don't know, just from pure common sense, you're supposed to contribute something to somebody? No, well, I just thought that I'd live on someone else's dime. I want to be taken care of. You are not a child. You are an adult. So a lot of you Virgos see through that. And the Fool represents, you're going to see just how many people are really in it for the long haul. Because when you start approaching people from that perspective, right, instead of them asking what it is that you can do for them, you start asking questions like, what can the two of us as a relationship do for each other? You're going to start to see a whole lot of people start jumping ship. Because they thought that all it is that they had to do was just stand there and just start taking in the reward.